Woo! Welcome to Last Leg Parlays, episode 6. The intro worked. I can't believe it. We scrambled to get that going last second. Got it to an MP4. Didn't know how to do it. Figured it out. Shout out, Charms. Didn't do anything, but figured out how to fix it. Welcome to Last Leg Parlays, episode 6. As always, my partners in crime, my beautiful best friends, Mikey Charms and Mr. Viral himself, Butch. How you guys doing today?
Good. Mr. Viral is an understatement at this point.
I'm doing great. I'm still bleeding red, white, and blue. That game, I'm just.
It's nice you not to let the fame get to you with all this going on. You know, you still were able to tune in, watch some women's USA Olympic hockey taking down our 51st state brothers from the North, Canada. Man, that was beautiful. You got to dive right into it?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Charms or Butch, you want to start?
I mean, look at the picture. Classic Olympics. I mean, you got us cheering. You got the American flag in the background. You got the Canadian crying, which their men's team is probably going to do when we whoop them if they survive. We'll get to that later. It honestly was a rough game to watch. USA, they were struggling, missing some passes. I mean, unlucky bounce. Girls clearing the puck and it bounces off the boards right into her lap. It's like cherry picking central watching the NBA. It was just ends up getting the goal. Great move by the coach. I mean, 2 minutes left, face off in Canada's territory. What does he do? 2:30 left. You don't pull the goalie there. No, he pulls the goalie. Win the face off.
All or nothing.
The captain, Knight, she puts it away, gets the dagger. You know, we're going to overtime, come out, and it's weird. I mean, I 3 versus 3. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's 3 versus 3. All right. I mean, we're down in their end. Next thing you know, momentum swings, but it's 3-on-3. I mean, you trip and fall. You got the advantage already. And then, I mean, right there, Keller, put it away. That back.
I mean, she made a great play. And I think also, too, something to talk about. Canada iced in order to get them to be able to pull the goalie. Like, and I don't even think that they even knew what they did until all of a sudden they pull the goalie and they're like, oh crap, we shouldn't have done an icing there. Which I don't think ever an icing's intentional, but at that point, I think they were just trying to get the puck out of the zone. So looking at it from that angle, I mean, it was an incredible goal overall, like to get us to go to overtime. And then Keller, I mean, it looked like she was going to fall when she was shooting, and she just, popped it in for us to get the win. But
no, what's it called? Megan Keller, phenomenal play. It was just they cleared it out to try to get the substitution in. Girls were tired, need to get a new change. She said, nah, you know what, ladies? Take a break, go over there, sit down for a little bit. I'm gonna go get us a gold medal real quick. And she did. It was a great play. The Canadian defender got okey doked, fell down, tried to block it, didn't, cried into the corner, slid right into the corner and cried. Worked exactly what she deserved. And we went home with gold. They go home with nothing. We go home with gold. All they have is hockey. We took it from them. We're going to take it again in the men's if they beat Finland. Because we're going to take care of business. And then obviously Hillary Knight. That call too by Kenny Alpert. Great call. I wish we could play it. I don't know how copyright works, but the call for the Hillary Knight is great. And then the call again for the Megan Keller call. Awesome. If you just go to Instagram or X or whatever and just look up the call. It's so good. Not as good as who is Al Michaels, right? The Blue Miracles, but it's a good one. Yeah. It's a good one.
It is. It's a good one. And I mean, it shouldn't have been that close. I mean, there was 2 rebounds that USA just whiffed at, and the net was wide open on the backhand. Yeah. And I mean, they put them in. It's 3-1. You're not even going to overtime. You know, they're singing the national anthem early because overtime doesn't exist. But hey, that's what the Olympics are for. Time for the men to step up.
Yep. And you got to hope Crosby for Canada. You got to hope Crosby's 100% because he got hurt. He was getting hit the entire game. They were all over him. They saw the blueprint. Now the other teams see the blueprint. Go after Crosby. Keep hitting him every chance you get, and then maybe drag a game.
I mean, they're going to have a tough matchup. I mean, I watched that whole Finland game yesterday, and there's some big boys on Finland, man. Some of those guys are huge.
There's some grown folk out there.
Yeah. Pause, by the way. The huge.
I mean, we still got to get back past Slovakia. mean, let's not get in the gold medal match right away.
Yeah, I'm at the gold medal match. I look past weak opponents. See, I'm not used to rooting for winning, so it's been so long that now I'm rooting for a winner, and I see championship. I mean, look at me. I brought out the championship.
Get that shirt off.
Yeah,
It's garbage.
I mean, Slovakia, who'd they go by? They beat Germany, right?
I have no clue. I'm not worried about. Like I said, I have my eyes on Canada. I could care less about any of these other teams, any of these other countries. They mean nothing to me. Gold medal, Canada. I want them.
I want them too, because you're a country known for hockey, and if we bitch slap you with the women, and then the men come out and do the same, you're not known for hockey anymore. You're done.
And you know what I feel like right now? Like Rick Vaughn. You know when they bring him in to pitch to the weaker batter, and he's like, "I want Parkman." even though Parkman bats 1,000 against him with 400 home runs, he wants Parkman, he gets Parkman. That's what I want. Parkman. Canada's Parkman. Bring on.
And I want Crosby in. I want him in.
They beat Germany to get to the semis.
That means nothing. Anyone beat Germany. Germany doesn't know hockey.
I think when we played them, we had like 57 shots to their 17. So I mean, enough said.
Shout out their goalie, because he could have blocked 60 shots and still lost 7-0. What else going on with the Olympics? How are we doing in curling, Butch?
The men's curling, they disappointed me. It hurt bad. And I mean, the match to get in against Great Britain, I'm like, all right, we can do something here. Maybe pull off an upset. They got destroyed 9-2. Like, I think if they could have quit at the 7th end, they probably would have. But they conceded. The good thing is, though, our women, they just keep pulling it off. I mean, they did give up a little bit of momentum. I think they were up 6-2, if I'm not mistaken, today against the Swiss, and had to go to the 10th end just to
shout out Wander.
Win. Like,
I think it's something too about the women's team. Like, they know how to win at the end.
Clutch shooting.
They're not
Robert Ory.
Yeah, they're not rattled like going into the 9th, going into the 10th. They're really not worried about it going deep. And they're making some crazy shots too.
Like, I mean, you have Corey Thesey, who Thesey's used to the pressure because she had the mixed doubles. Like, she's been in a medal round. So having that and having the captain, she's got experience. So those two are. I like the fact that they're going. I mean, we're going to find out. We're coming in the semifinals. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, just got to get to those elimination games, baby. Round robin means nothing now.
Yep.
The men's, it did for the men's. They're gone, but for the women's, I want Parkman. I don't know what.
If the beer belly dads were still there, we're going to the quarters and the semis. But the little geeks came in and they didn't have it. They didn't have it.
They think throwing a bandana makes them a bad man.
Yeah, you ain't Karate Kid, dude. Get out.
Get out. I don't want to see you anymore.
You didn't wax anything on. You got waxed.
I mean, I don't think it matters. Canada's going to win because they keep cheating. So
that's true. And then deny it. What's crazy?
Wander said it in the chat like twice.
Yeah,
I'm 100% on. Like, the video evidence is out there. The Swedish team literally put cameras because they know that they cheat.
Yeah, they got caught. They reviewed it and then they were like, "Nah, it's not cheating. It says it's cheating, but we're gonna say it's not cheating." Then the women did the same thing. Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's because, and this is something I know we talked about earlier this week. Like, there's no real judges or or refs. It's like a gentleman's game, and they kind of they're like, "Oh, you guys police yourself." It's like, I think it's time to get some refs.
They got to get that. What's that ref? The one judge, was he French? He's screwed over the U.S. already. He gave them the lowest score, and the French team the highest score. He's known for cheating, and they still just let him keep judging these games.
For the team skating, right?
Yeah, it was skating, it was like a team thing.
Yeah.
You just can't trust them. They won't let you into their country if you got a DUI, but they're going to cheat in curling. They're going to get their butts whipped in hockey. It's over. It's over.
Hockey meant a lot to them, and we're taking it.
Just join the U.S. Get it over with.
51st.
They're like the Patriots. When they can't cheat, they can't win.
Now let's go over the medal count. So right now, Norway's still in first with 34, which is 16 golds, which is absolutely ridiculous. US is in second, 27 medals, 9 gold, 12 silver, number 1 in silver currently. Italy, number 3, 26, right behind us, home country. France is number 4, 19, and Netherlands come in 5th with 16.
And entering today, we were down by 3, I think, to Italy. And then, what is it? Alyssa Lee won the gold in figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, USA Hockey Women's got the gold. Justin, what's the name?
Justin Trudeau is weeping right now.
Jordan Stoltz got the silver in speed skating. So we
should have won, but it was close.
He should have won, but
what was he like minus like 800 or something to win that too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out the other guy. He raced a hell of a race.
Fast. I mean, he would have had to have got an Olympic record just to get gold. And I mean, he almost did it, but that was rough.
Other big gold ones was Elena Myers won her first gold in women's monobob. Don't know what that is, but she won it. And Michaela Schifrin, she finally ended her medal drought, winning gold in women's slalom. I think that's how you say it. One of the greatest alpine skiers of all time. She finally solidifies herself in this legacy of skiing with her first gold.
In the largest margin of victory.
Or forehand with whatever, some big air competition. Silver medal, did a triple cork 2160, only got silver. I feel like a triple cork 2160, whatever that is. I remember the video game 1080, and that was impressive. But they're doing 2160s now and winning silver. The game has evolved.
Remember those games back in the day? You used to just push buttons, hope for the best.
You just press buttons and wiggle the joystick.
If you landed a 900, you were throwing the controller up, running around the house. Now they warm up to a 900.
Yeah, now they're doing 3000s.
900.
I don't know what happened.
Spin 13 times.
Nuts.
What time are the games tomorrow, Butch?
So the first semifinal, Canada, versus Finland, is at 10:40. And then USA versus Slovakia is 3:10 tomorrow. That's what you got to get ready for. And then I think the women, if I'm not mistaken, Bardo told us, I think the women's curling team is like 8:05 again tomorrow.
It's early, I think.
Yeah, they usually do curling early. Get it out of the way.
So hopefully get a win there, carry that momentum, be hype all day, bleed that red, white, and blue, and watch the men's team. You got to want it.
You got to want it. You got to
come out quick. Got to come out quick.
Mm-hmm. And before we move on to NCAA basketball, we were very hyped. We wanted to start with women's hockey, obviously, so we had to dive into that. But I want to take one moment to address one thing, and then we're going to get into our parlay from last week. If you're not familiar, we are on this new app. It's been around for a while. It's called Instagram. All right. Charms is in charge of it. He does a great job. Posts clips all the time that I edit. I do all the work, but Charms posts it. Very good of him.
Such a jerk.
So he posts all the videos. They get 5, 6, 7, couple hundred views per.
Yeah.
But this one video with Butch talking about golf and daughters did quite a little bit better. Butch, you want to tell us how many views that one got?
Last time I checked, it was like 210,000 views. I mean, it was shared like 7,000 times.
I know we're shared at 14,000 now.
Like, it was unbelievable.
It's just
unbelievable.
3,000, 5,000.
Like I have told everybody. I told my wife. I told everybody. I would have thought I would have went viral for saying something completely stupid, yelling at somebody, being that YouTube guy that's flipping somebody off or something. But instead, I promoted getting your daughters involved in a sport that gives out, scholarships, and I went viral on facts.
Yep,
pretty impressive. Well, not facts.
No, sir.
90%, a little high.
No. I'm not talking about the facts. Whatever. Who cares? If you go viral, you go viral. Who cares what you say? You didn't go viral. You did not. Your name and likeness has been sold from a contract I have signed to Kaiju Live. Kaiju Live went viral. You did not, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it went
viral. All of you went viral.
The thing about it that we loved too is that people understood. If you watch the whole episode, right? We're live every Thursday, 8:30. If you watch the whole episode, you understand that we were trying to say, like, start your daughter young in something like golf, to get her to that point of possibly getting a scholarship.
Yep.
And some people didn't watch the episode to understand that whole thing, right? And I think that's the biggest key that we were trying to explain. It's like, no, there's so many other sports out there. It's not just about soccer, softball for women. You know what I mean? Like there's so many other things out there for little girls to be able to look at and start to play. Like tennis is another sport that we had talked about too. That it's so unique that if you can get your daughter out there to hopefully learn a sport that's something different, like she has a chance.
Yeah, like
I mean,
hundreds of people arguing in the comments about without ever seeing the whole thing.
Before Scotty Scheffler got arrested, like the PGA wasn't trending up. The LPGA, a lot of people love to watch it. Like it was good golf, and it like that's what I'm pushing towards. Like, go do it, get out there, like get in the local league, get your daughter swinging early, like build that hand-eye coordination. And then maybe she can go viral for making a video one day and shout out me.
One guy.
That one guy
even DM'd us asking us how to get his daughter. We were like, I don't know.
Go viral.
Yeah, gotta go viral, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You don't got the skills. Sorry. But that brings us to last week's parlay. Stock is up if you're betting with Butch and Charms. Stock is down if you're betting with me. The parlay last week, UNLV plus 9.5. W. Not only did they cover one outright against Boise State, maybe arguably the worst college basketball team. I don't know how they have an over 500 record. Absolutely brutal college basketball.
So true.
Everyone ragged on Butch minus 18.5. Butch, what'd they do?
I think they won by like 29.
They covered.
No problem.
Michigan State playing Wisconsin minus 1.5. Michigan State, H to the Izzo, ranked. Wisconsin's not. Lost by about 30.
Especially after you had said they are on the rise. You picked them as your team on the rise.
They were my on the rise team.
It's crazy.
And St. Louis knew what they had to do. They lost the following game, but they held up for me. They knew it.
Yeah. It wasn't good. I'll tell you what. It was not good. But St. Louis lost the next game. So if you're a mid-major believer in St. Louis, don't believe in that no more because that's over. We have this new segment with college basketball. We don't want to just do everything where we just talk about college basketball and say like, oh, we like this team, we like this team, we like this team. I reached out. I told my boys, I said, you got to get a stock up, a stock down, and a mid-major to watch. And we're going to do it because we have I don't know if we have 7 more games, I think, right? So there'll probably be 2 more shows before conference tournaments play. So we'll have 2 more of these as they go on. And I made a graphic. So hold on, bear with me. This is our graphic for our stock up, stock down, mid-majors to look out for. Shout out AJ for showing me how to do all this because I didn't know, and I would have just been writing this on Microsoft Word. And he would have been just on the other side fuming watching this.
With word art.
It would have been that bad. But who do you have for your stock up?
I got Iowa State. You know, they're coming into the hottest team in the Big 12. They knocked off Houston, knocked off Kansas, and not like beginning of the week, end of the week. They knocked them both off in 3 days. So Houston came in number 2. Kansas came in number 9. 3-day span. They sent them packing. I mean, that's something. Listen, you're going into that again. That Big 12 is deep. I mean, they got a lot of. They're very top heavy, and this just adds another team to it.
Mike, who you got for your stock up?
Yeah, so my stock up, I have Gonzaga. They are right now the best team, obviously, in the West Coast Conference. They only have 2 losses, one of them being to Michigan, number 1. When we're looking at, in general, when we're looking at, who they've played, they beat Alabama by 10. They only have 1 loss away. They have 1 loss neutral site. Everything else they've won.
The 1 loss was Michigan too, right? Which doesn't really count because Michigan is superior.
So, like, looking, we'll get there in a second, Butch. So looking at that, like, again, people could say like, oh, they haven't played anybody. They've beaten a couple of Big Ten teams. They've beaten everybody in their conference handedly, like not even close. I think the closest game was against Santa Clara, and they beat them by almost 10. So I think that looking in the future, I see them as a second weekend type of team, probably a 2 or 3 seed. It all just depends on as long as they win their conference tournament. You know what I mean? As long as they go on this deep run, I consider them their stock continue to rise because they're beating teams. And I mean, they're winning. They're doing what they're supposed to do when you're in a smaller conference.
Mm-hmm.
They're beating them by 20, 30 points, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, they're playing great. Absolutely lights out. My stock up, I'm going to go with Florida Gators. They won 6 in a row, 9-1 in their last 10, including a blowout win over Bama and Vandy. They beat South Carolina by 50. They beat Bama by 23, who just beat, I don't know if you saw the game yesterday. They played Arkansas triple overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Great game. The freshman on Arkansas, I forget his name.
He's good, man. 49 points.
60 points. What was it, 45?
49.
49. He's so good. He's really good.
It was a national freshman record or something like that.
Yeah. And Florida right now, Alex Condon, he was projected to be an All-American. He's playing great. He's averaging 15 points a game in February, 58% shooting. They got the best front court in America, according to their coach. But Ruben Chinyelu, the big monster, 11 points, 12 rebounds a game, 15 rebounds a game in just this month. He tied Al Horford for the most double-doubles in a season. Pretty recognizable name. He played 48 years in the NBA. I think he's still in the NBA.
I think he is, actually.
But they've been playing great. Low key, just under the radar, all the way to number 8. No one talks about Florida when you talk about the powerhouses, any of these shows you watch or anything. And they're just playing great ball. Nothing really bad you could say about them right now.
Mm-mm.
Now we go to stock down. I know last week I had Nebraska still in there. Butch, have they been playing any better?
Butch hates them.
They started at the top of the steps and they're at the bottom in a matter of a second. Like they fell without touching a step. They just went down. They're 1-4 in their last 5 games. Let me throw a stat out here that just this speaks volumes. Out of 365 Division I basketball schools, they rank 336th in offensive rebounding. Let that sink in. There's probably low majors that are better than them on the boards. They're getting bullied on the glass. It's just they're listen. If you can't rebound, you can't do second chance points. If you can't rebound, they're garbage. I don't even know why I waste my time on them. Like
he's been mad at them since like their second episode.
Yeah, because they came in thinking they were hot crap, and they all of a sudden they hit the strength of their schedule, and it was like, holy crap, we get bullied on the boards. We suck, and we're going to go back to being an irrelevant Big Ten team. See you guys. It was fun.
Yeah, they've been completely exposed. Once they started playing the good Big Ten teams, they've lost like every single one. Charms, who's your stock down and why?
Yeah, so mine is Vandy. I think that when you're looking at Vandy, over the last 4 games, they lost to Missouri. They lost to Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma was a home game. Missouri was on the road. And that was yesterday. They beat Texas A&M, who isn't good, and they barely beat Auburn. They have their next big test on Saturday against Tennessee, and I feel like Tennessee's going to wax them. Like, I think that Tennessee really just puts a hurting on them. And that, I think no matter what, they're out of the top 25. If they get blown out by Tennessee, they're definitely going to be out of the top 25. And their stock is definitely trending down, especially because they're losing conference games, which makes it even worse. I mean, going into this week, they were 2 or 3 in the SEC, and now they're middle of the pack at best. And if they lose to Tennessee, they're just going to drop even more. So, and when you lose to Oklahoma's terrible, like bad. They're 3-10 in the conference. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Games like that when you want to be a serious contender there.
Yeah, it just I'm over Vanderbilt.
My stock down. I officially sold on Michigan State when they lost that parlay last week. They lost 3 of their last 6. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, all Big Ten teams. I get Michigan. Michigan's elite. That's a tough game anytime you play them. But they just beat UCLA pretty convincingly, and their coach of UCLA. Did you see the interview with what's his name? Mike Cronlin. What's UCLA's coach's name? Mick Cronin. Mick Cronin. When they interviewed him after the game, and they're like, "What do you think about the Michigan State fans?" And he was like, "I don't care about the Michigan State fans. Why you? That's the stupidest question I've ever been asked."
Yeah, he was so
salty that he lost to a bad team. But they have was it 3 of the last 5 games? They're good. They play teams that are going to probably beat them. They play Purdue, Michigan left. They have Ohio State. That's 3 losses that I see coming for them. They have 5 games left. They'll beat Rutgers, Indiana, kind of up in the air. You don't know what kind of team Michigan State is yet. They pretty much ride on Fears, and Fears has kind of been very.
Where's the Rutgers game? Is the Rutgers game at Jersey Mike's Arena?
I'm not sure. Is it
if
Jersey
it's in Jersey? You never know.
You do this year.
This is the time of year. No,
this is not the Ron Harper team.
You never know.
This is a very bad Rutgers team. Probably the worst in the Big Ten. Oh, wait. And now we have mid-majors to look out for. Butch, High Point. Who's High Point?
High Point. They play in the Big South. Little old school, 24-4 right now, 12-1 in the Big South. Won 8 straight. First-year head coach, Finn Clayman. I mean, there's something to be said about a team that's all seniors. They've put the work in.
Love an all-senior mid-major.
Yep. Excuse me. They've trusted the process. Very high-octane style offense. I think they're averaging 91.8 points a game. They're which is ranked 2nd nationally. They're looking to come in, from what they're saying. They're going to come in at like a 12-13 seed. And you know how they fare in that opening round. They could be that team. High Point Panthers. Don't look past them when you're filling your bracket out trying to win the $1 million on ESPN. Remember this episode. Remember them. Remember
this is those teams like we talked about on a previous show where those old Big East teams would come in averaging 60 points a game, physical, strong, playing the paint, and they lose to teams like this every single year in the first round.
High Point's going to get screwed with seeding. I bet you they're going to get the play-in of like 11 seed game. But they're going to win. They're going to win that game and then win their first round game. Watch.
Yeah, and if you're an 11, then what? You play the 1 seed, right? Or you play the 2 seed?
Something like that.
Charms,
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I see Navy on there.
Yeah,
explain this one.
It sounds crazy, okay? But again, I'm with Butch on this. They have a lot of older leadership, right? They have seniors and juniors on the majority of their team. And they have 1 freshman who's a standout for them. They're 22-6 in conference, though. They're 14-1. Right now, they're peaked on being able to get the dub. Also, with the Patriot League, typically whoever's the number 1 seed, they get the home game for the tournament. So imagine having to host the tournament for the Patriot League in Annapolis. It's pretty lit. But they've won, I believe it's 10 straight. Yeah, 10 straight they've won in a row. And I mean, again, like we said, you want to have senior leadership with these mid-major teams. You want to be beating teams on your conference by at least double digits. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
And I think that's not going to change. They play Colgate was one of their tougher games. They beat them in overtime. That was at Colgate. Now they're playing at home. And then they have Loyola Maryland and they have Army left. They smacked the brakes off Army by like 30 points. And Loyola, they beat them by like 20. So I don't see them losing. I see them winning out. And then from there, obviously going to the championship. But again, we have a theme here that we all know, right? Senior leadership with these mid-majors that have played a ton of games, and they're able to continuously win in their conference by double digits.
I'm going, you good? I'm going, yeah, you're good. I'm going Belmont Bruins 24-4 first in the Missouri Valley Conference, led by Tyler Lundblade, 16 points a game, over 40% from 3. And like the continuation of what my boys have been saying, you shoot threes, you have senior leadership. This is also a team that didn't bring in these teams, they don't bring in a lot of NIL guys. They can't afford it. They don't have that kind of structure. It's all guys they have since freshmen. They sit. Sophomore year, they play. Junior year, they play. Senior year, they're all together. They play. They make a big run. This is a team that might get an at-large bid, even without winning the conference. They are that good. They could be a 12, a 13. If they win the conference, maybe bounce up to a 10, 9. They shoot the lights out of the ball. They score a ton of points. They lead the country in effective field goal percentage, which means they score when they need to score. They get to their spots. They hit their shots, their corner shots, the threes. They get to the elbow. They get to their spots. They play good enough defense. Give me the Belmont Bruins as my sleeper team to watch. And when you're filling out your bracket, you make sure you have them out in the first round because I hyped them up too much.
Oh man.
Moving on off college basketball. Oh no, wait. We have a big game this weekend. I know you want to talk about it, Butch.
There's
Who's
nothing
playing?
to talk about. Duke's going to dominate Michigan from the start. Michigan may be the number 4 ranked offense. We have the number 3 ranked defense. The only thing that saves Michigan is it's a neutral site. That's it. And this is the first time that Duke is an underdog all season.
Because where's the game?
All season. It's in DC. Yeah, I think it's in DC. First time all season. They're an underdog. Michigan against the spread, 13-12. I don't think I need to say more.
I think it's fair to say that Duke has the best player that's going to be on the court, but I think Michigan has the better team. So I think it's going to come down to, can Boozer dominate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they
got that tall guy.
Duke really just needs to make sure that Cam doesn't get into foul trouble. Cam's done a great job so far this year of not getting into foul trouble. And as long as they can continue that, then they're good.
Mm-hmm. Other key games are St. John's plays Creighton. Creighton's just off another big win to UConn. So St. John's is actually number 1 in the Big East right now. Now that that's brought to you first. If you didn't know yet, now you do. St. John's is number 1 in the Big East. So if they win out, number 1 seed. Ooh, that's beautiful to hear.
Yeah, Iowa State.
They don't cover any games.
Iowa State plays BYU.
Always take the other team. What's the BYU one?
Iowa State versus BYU this weekend.
BYU coming off less than 10-point loss to Arizona because they covered the plus 11 last night. Beautiful. Great teams cover.
And you have Houston versus Zona, right?
Houston plays Arizona, yes. Yeah.
Bunch of good games.
Yeah, that Big East wander, that Big East back in the day was so good.
Yeah, now they stink.
Syracuse was so good, they put up 64 points against Duke. Duke put up 61 points in the second half. The second half, Duke team almost beat Syracuse for outright.
Yeah, Cuse is they're no bueno right now.
New number 1 team after we knock Michigan down.
Oh, there's Beers. Beers, no comment about the Michigan.
I think Beers just entered the chat to hear that. But Beers lets the team do the talking. You know, he's not going to sit here and chirp. I've never known Beers to be a chirper.
Oh yeah, never.
Humble. What other games we got? Oh,
those are really the big ones this weekend.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's about it.
All right,
it's the only one that matters.
Hold on, I want to do. I had something. Just pretend like edit out that last thing. Moving on to everyone's favorite pastime, it's Snooze Fest. We got some soccer opening weekend for MLS. I don't know if you guys saw, but I am a big MLS fan, and I do represent a championship team.
Oh,
where's your guys' championship?
Shut up.
Get out of here.
So MLS opening weekend. Beautiful.
Yes, MLS opening weekend this weekend, guys and girls, everybody watching. Looking at it, we're going to be very brief on this. We're just going to look at the top 2 teams who we think are going to come out of the East.
No, we
top
are not.
2 teams that are going to come out of the West.
I have a lot to say on this.
Yeah, right. Top 2 teams for the East. I think obviously Inter Miami. They just have a crazy roster. It will never change.
Messi's on.
They buy it. Right? They buy the roster.
Yeah, until MLS changes the rules, we're screwed on this. Number 2 for the East can really go up to anybody. That's just kind of the way that the East works. But I think FC Cincinnati will end up being the number 2 seed with Vander. Now, with that even being said, I don't think the winner for the MLS comes out of the East. I think it comes out of the West this year. I think that when you're looking at the top two teams, looking at LAFC, they have Song, and I don't think anyone's stopping him so far this preseason. He is a beast.
That's the guy from Tottenham, right?
Yes,
they brought him over this year.
Look at you, Peach. Look at you.
I started watching soccer during the pandemic. Remember, the German Bundesliga was first. They came in. Then I was a free agent looking for an EPL team.
Yes. So Son is now on LAFC. Their team is loaded, in my opinion, with him and Dennis Bongo. But I don't know if LAFC gets through. And the reason why is because the Vancouver Whitecaps, not only did they were runner-ups last year for MLS Cup, right? Being in the final. They also got a guy named Thomas Mueller. he's old, which is fine. Nobody cares. But partnering him up front with Brian White, who Brian White has been nuts last year going into the preseason for Team USA. I think that's going to be a great pairing. When you look at their midfield and look at Sebastian Berhalter, he has started to step up for Team USA, but not only for Team USA, but for the Whitecaps. So I think that it's going to end up being the Whitecaps versus Inter Miami, and I think Whitecaps end up taking it. But there's so much. It's a huge season, right? And I think that's the one thing that we will say about MLS. There's always going to be one team that comes out of nowhere, and they were somewhere in the bottom, and all of a sudden make the playoffs and make a run. Red Bulls did it about 2 years ago. Obviously, they made it to the finals but lost. But I think that when you're looking at those teams, nobody cares about NYFC. When you're looking at it overall and looking at where we think this is going to go, I think this is going to be a very competitive season, and something we're going to see that once they start to transition into the same scheduling as every other league basically in Europe, you're going to see it be even more competitive with people coming over from Europe when they can.
I mean, we do got to see how our team's going to react when the World Cup pauses everything. That's something to watch.
And with that, also to your point, because me and Butch talked about it last time,
the World Cup pauses May 25th to July 16th.
Yes, correct.
He's all frozen. He's all messed up.
Who is Peach?
Oh, we had a little bit of tug.
Okay.
Are you frozen?
No,
your Walmart connections.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just you
right now. No, it's just you.
Just you. Yes, that is the pause. So I mean, we'll see again.
You gotta stop connecting to the local Starbucks.
It's the Miller Lite. See, there you go, Wander. Let them know. I think it's something to look at for the future, and they're making this move, and I think it's going to be beneficial to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And also, when we touch on soccer, I got into soccer watching the FIFA World Cup, on the women's side. I always said I was a big pusher of it. They get taken out and they don't lay there and hold their ankle and peek up and look at the ref. They just get up, brush it off, and keep going. We have the She Believes tournament that's starting March 1st. USA plays Argentina at 5 p.m. USA, Argentina, Colombia, and Canada are the 4 nations that are in it. Right there, the roster. I mean, you look at it, it's a young roster. They're averaging like 24 years old. You have key returners, Naomi Girma from Chelsea, Emily Fox, Arsenal, Sam Coffey, who's a stud defender from Man City. You lose some forwards up front. Sophia Smith, Mal Swanson off, maternity leave, but we get our stud back. Lindsay Horan, a.k.a. Lindsay, what is it? Meeps now? Heaps?
Yeah.
Heaps. Lindsay Heaps. She is the captain. She is the ringleader behind everything. And this also gives Trinity Rodman a chance to step up. It's your time. Swanson's not there. Smith's not there. It's your time to step up. She needs one more cap to get 50. So we'll see. I'm anxious. I love it. I love the She Believes Cup. Always been a diehard Lindsay Horan fan. I won't recognize her as Heaps. Sorry. Keep it as Lindsay Horan. You got Rose Lavelle, Gotham FC.
Be progressive. Take the woman's name.
Okay. Rose Lavelle, another great midfielder. I'm going to be interested to watch it. I'll watch it. That's for sure.
I think too the big 20. I think it's 24 people that were under 24. I think on the roster, and I think it's going to be interesting to see what formation she plays. When you look at it, there's way more defenders than normally, which makes it interesting. Of are you going to play a 5-3? What are you playing? You know what I mean? Are you playing a 5-3? What are you with your wings forward? It's going to be interesting just because, again, like you said, those veteran leadership isn't there. When you have youth, you're able to run quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to allow your team to run and hope, focus on transition, or is it going to be, ticky tacky and, touch here, touch there?
Yep. Are you going to run the offense through Rose? Let her, create some stuff. Let, Lindsay sneak in, Trinity Rodman come in. We'll see. I'm just hoping Emma Hayes starts dancing again. Rodman scores, gets her to dance. It's great. It was awesome to see.
I'm nodding because I know a lot of this and I'm very excited.
You're unbelievable. Give that crap
before we move on to little PGA, little golf, what got us viral. Before we go into that, we're going to go over the MLS matchups this weekend. On Saturday, we got FC Cincinnati versus Atlanta United, LAFC versus Inter Milan, San Diego FC versus CF Montreal, the Portland Timbers versus Columbus Crew. And if you're looking to bet, play some wagers on who's going to win, Inter Miami, goddamn, Inter Miami plus 430, LAFC plus 600, Vancouver Whitecaps plus 900. If you're looking for more local, the Union are plus 1,400. Champions from a couple years ago are plus 2,000. And the Red Bulls are plus 2,800, which is not good. Is it better than plus 2,000 though, or not as good?
Hashtag fade the Red Bulls. One last thing on soccer before we transition over to PGA. Story out of Foxborough for the FIFA World Cup. FIFA has not gotten their license yet for them to host any games in Foxborough yet. The committee went to the town of Foxborough and said, hey, why haven't we got our license? And they said, hey, we haven't been paid $7 million yet. And we're not going to foot the bill. When they went, I guess they had a hearing over the week and they said, oh, why hasn't FIFA paid us? And FIFA said, well, it's on Boston 26 host committee to pay you guys. The host committee said, oh, well, we're waiting for the government to pay you. And they said, what, are you really going to hold on to the fact that we're waiting for payment for you to give us a license? And I'm going to quote the vice chair, Stephanie McGowan, and she said, we're not prepared to issue this license unless everything is in place. I've seen people say, oh, there's no way they won't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, this board will not issue this license. I think they mean business. I don't think they're going to issue a license until they get paid. And I don't think they want to be held with the bag that they have to pay the bill here. So this should be interesting.
They're angry. Belichick didn't get in. Kraft didn't get in. They lost the Super Bowl. They are angry and they're crying. They're taking their kickball. They're out of here.
Yep. And the woman, what's her name? Hudson. She's trolling Kraft with the Tuggy shirt. I love
the UNC game.
I know nothing about this. I'm going to take a quick nap. What happened this week? I know it was a PGA tournament, Pebble Beach. What's going on? Who won? What happened? What was the good bets? Give us everything you got. Feed us. Feed us.
I mean, yeah, Colin Morikawa, he won it with 22 under. It was a crazy tournament. I mean, you're looking, I think opening day, the leader was like -9.
Like, what was he to win it? Was he a favorite, underdog?
He wasn't a favorite. I mean, it's his first win since 2023.
He's a middle of the pack guy.
But there's those stories where the stars just align. Him and his wife announced right after he won, they're expecting their first child. And he happens to win. He ends the drought, wins. Scheffler put a push on. I mean, he was 7 under. He was pushing, but Morikawa, he held him off. Min Woo Lee was another one. Sepp Straka. There's a lot of good golfers that aren't well known, really. Like Straka. I like it. I like where golf's going at. It's you're getting away from the hey. Oh, there's Scheffler -5,000 to win this tournament. It's not fun to bet.
I think it's something too that we had discussed, before we got online and we were talking about Scotty. Scotty's won one tournament so far this year, out of the 4. And I think all of the last 3 years it's been Scotty won. Scotty won every other. It's
Scotty doesn't know.
You know what I mean? Like Scotty's gonna win. That final round, he shot a 9 under, which is crazy. And he still lost by 2 strokes. So that just gives you kind of the perspective on like what Colin did to even have a chance to win. And I mean, thinking about it as a total of -22 is psychotic to begin with. I think to your point, I love the fact that we're talking about other people's names, and especially a lot of Americans, right? I think coming off of the Ryder Cup, it sounds crazy, but we got our ass kicked at the Ryder Cup. And now you're looking at it, and USA's not playing. A lot of these Americans are coming out. And like you said, some of these young guys, when you look at that kid from Rutgers, what's his name? Chris got her up.
Quincy Doobie.
He won one last year. Nobody knew his name. He wins another one already. I think it was 2 weeks ago where he won.
He's won twice.
Yeah. So when you're looking at that, I mean, I think that the good part is that we're getting Americans to buy into golf before the next Ryder Cup. It's just a matter of, I think that now that Brooks is back, he'll get back into form at some point. Hopefully, I think that he's good for the game of golf. But it's also going to be interesting to see, how many of these guys are playing week in and week out. We have the Genesis Invitational this weekend, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, right now everybody's kind of all over the place, but I think this might be Rory's weekend again to get back on track.
We'll see. I mean, you got your favorites for this weekend. You got your Scheffler, your McIlroy, your Morikawa, your Matsuyama. But some of them also to watch is, the reigning champion, Ludwig Aberg, got her up. He's playing strong this year. And Theegala, it's his home course. It is his home course. And I mean, I won't air out anybody here, but there's a guy I work with. We started betting. Anyway, if you're looking for a bet, top 20 finishers, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 so far. Back-to-back week. You pick
he basically got minus 800.
You pick 3 or 4, and you hit some bets. So you put them in. I mean, a guy like Theegala to finish top 20 is like plus 500. It's crazy, but it's interesting, and I like it. I know his play was suspended today. It was pissing out there. Like it was. I think they got through the first 20 guys, and we're like, look, this ain't worth it. Like we got to suspend it. And again, you're seeing the resurgence. Ricky Fowler. Listen, I mean, he got beat up for a year or two. He was missing cuts. Last 2 tournaments, top 20 finishes. You gotta love him. The old flat brim orange Puma hat wearing guy. Love him. He's my guy. We want 20 finisher. You heard it first.
We want to talk about another old guy who's starting to come into his own. Fucking Tommy Fleetwood, man. That guy has been finishing top 10 past couple tournaments.
And last week, what did we say? Let Tiger get his cocaine and his porn star.
Yeah.
What did he do this week? They said, "Hey, what about the Masters? Rule it out." Nope. Oh,
finally,
he heard us. Maybe he's the one that helped me go viral. He was like, "You know what? You're right.
He's right. I'm going to help it out.
We're coming back.
All I got to say is get your daughters into golf. A bunch of these scholarships go unclaimed. I'm trying to get 300,000 views.
Stop trying.
I'm gonna take my time for PGA, and I'm gonna talk about the Daytona 500. Shout out Tyler Reddick winning that race, first one. Jordan sued NASCAR, gets his first win, then plays with Riddick's kid's butt for some reason. Still no explanation to that. I don't know why he did that.
Incredible finish though, Daytona 500.
Yeah, I had Joey Logano in a wild parlay. I sent it to you guys. I had a whole bunch of stuff on there. Logano top 10 finish. He crashes, spins out, but still gets across the finish line, finishes third, completes the parlay. Phenomenal race. Now, I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but the last 10 races, very exciting. I should start watching this documentary you guys keep talking about to get into F1.
Yeah.
NASCAR is great.
F1 is 10 times better.
This is also
I disagree. I don't know anything about it. In NASCAR, I want some money, so NASCAR is way better.
This is more proof of why Jordan's the GOAT. There's nothing he can't do. Yeah.
I mean, he probably should have left this one alone. he heard the Epstein stuff and he took that personal. He's like, "Oh, I'm the GOAT."
Hey, Urban Meyer can do it, so why can't he?
Oh, fair point.
It was such a bad look. He's just squeezing the kid's butt and shaking it for like a minute.
It's crazy. He doesn't let go.
What do you do when you're excited?
He doesn't let go.
I mean,
and Jordan's got he's got an oven mitt on him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very weird. Very weird thing, but you know what? He won, so I guess, people celebrate victories different. I don't. I definitely don't celebrate that way.
You're a Jets fan. You don't get victories.
Thank God. If that's how you celebrate, I'll take last place every year.
Jets, Mets, and Nets.
Should we get into
some history?
The trivia, or you want to do history first? Trivia rant?
We don't have much history this time, so let's just.
All right, so we'll just go over the little bit of history we got.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson won his first Daytona 500. Boom! That's what you call a segue. Also, we had a really funny one. Hold on, let me pull. I hope I didn't exit out. It was Ozzy Osbourne, the Alamo incident, and one of the most infamous moments in rock history. A drunk Ozzy was arrested in San Antonio for urinating on the Alamo cenotaph while wearing one of his wife's dresses. So that happened in 1982 on this day. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
In 1995, Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson got married on a beach in Cancun, Mexico. What was her dress? It's funny you asked that. It was a white bikini. Wasn't a dress.
And then made one of the worst tapes on their honeymoon.
Trash.
Yeah. Brutal.
First
Tommy Lee's new,
Awards?
by the way, is hot. She's a smoke.
Well, Pamela was it back then.
Yeah, now she doesn't wear makeup and
well, she's like 70.
Little shout out to the AC/DC fans. Death of Bon Scott, lead singer, passed away 1980. Birthdays, you know we love our birthdays. Charles Barkley, arguably the worst golf swing of history, but he turned 63 today. Roger Goodell, you know that guy? You know, the guy gets more booze than anybody. Yeah, his stupid birthday today. Millie Bobby Brown, another Brown, gotta love it. Jeff Daniels, Dumb and Dumber. And since Mike didn't want me to say this one, Seal turned 63 today. Kiss from
Shout
a
out
rose,
Seal,
man. Kiss from a rose.
And on this day in sports history, the women's U.S. Olympic team defeated Canada for gold medal in the 2026 Olympics in overtime. Now, we're not going to go right to rants, all right? I got to get another section in here. I got to put trivia, maybe history/trivia. It's a workshop thing, all right? We're going to do the colleges, and then I have, what was it called, Charms? The thing? The ranking on blind ranking. Blind ranking for sports movies. So stick around with us for a second. Have some fun. All right, have some fun with us. But first, why don't you guys talk for like 10 seconds? Because I got to.
I think it's going to be interesting doing this new segment of blind ranking, just because obviously we have no idea what the topic is. Number one, usually Chris gives us an idea of what the topic is, but number two, just being able to trying to rank these things together is going to be. It's going to be
also miserable. You're not going to see a list on the screen now, but when I edit it and do shorts and stuff, there will be a list and it'll look better. So this is going to look good in shorts.
Yeah, apparently Barstool does this. You know, I'm waiting for their phone call after it went viral. So maybe I'll do this on their segment.
They called. I said, "Nah, you don't want him."
Sold
I
my
said,
soul.
That guy's AI. He's not real.
Everybody says I'm AI anyway. So
yeah, the one lady said, "If this is AI."
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Like, damn, just because he's a beautiful specimen of a man doesn't mean that he's AI.
Yeah. Because I put a percentage on it. I mean, come on.
They're gonna know it's not AI anymore now that he has a Red Bull shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd at least have an Inter Miami or an NYS and NYFC, NYCFC, whatever they are, champions. So last week we did the New York Jets. What college did they go to? Today I made it a little easier for you guys. I'm doing your favorite Green Bay Packers. I got 7 teams. Butch won last week. I didn't give him any clues. He won fair and square. He's down 2-1 on the series. We're gonna start. AJ Hawk.
Ohio State.
Oh, chat, which one went first? I think it was Charms. I think number 2.
Bonus point.
Ryan
Brady. Brady's sister. Married.
He's married to Brady Quinn's sister, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
That's it.
Number 2, Ryan Grant. Oh. You just said a quarter. You just said his quarterback.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
But you better step it up. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna text you real quick. All right. The next.
Unbelievable.
Alan Lazard.
He went to a smaller school.
No.
Yeah, it
Big
was.
12.
What?
Big 12. He was in the stock up.
Iowa State.
You got to get the next 3, Butch. Bubba Franks.
Texas?
Kentucky.
Bubba Franks.
Fuck, can he go to Kentucky?
It's a warm weather school. Down south.
no, really? Down south?
It could have been west. It could have been west.
Can you give us a conference?
No. ACC. Carson Beck.
Florida. Miami.
3-1.
Damn.
Matt Flynn.
USC?
LSU.
LSU. We'll continue going, but Charms, you're going to take this week's victory. The next one I had was Ty Montgomery.
I know it, Butch. Kentucky?
No.
No?
Michigan?
Nope. Andrew Luck.
He went to Stanford?
And the last one I had was going to be the tiebreaker. Scott Tolzien.
Scott Tolzien?
Tolzien. As we call them, family friends.
Northwestern?
Nah. They beat Michigan State last week to ruin our parlay.
Wisconsin.
And Butch wins.
Yeah, right.
Rules.
Yeah, right.
Whoever gets the last one.
Yeah, right.
It's a new rule.
Next week I'll do it, and I'll do the questions, and you
All
two
right.
go against each other.
All right. I'm pretty good at this.
God damn Olympics, bro. I'm not studying colleges.
Oh,
You guys don't have the free time.
No.
Now we're going to do blind rankings. We're going to do 10 sports movies, and you got to place them in the ranking. So if the first one you like is something you love and you put it at number 1, that means you're certain there's going to be no movies on this list that could be number 1. If it's a bad movie and you place it at 10, you're certain that no movie is going to be lower than 10. Whichever one you get, you lock in. You cannot change 1 through 10. Number 1, the first movie, The Replacements.
10.
Oh, 10. No. We're going to get something crazy, Butch. We got to move this up a
So
little
Replacements, you're going 10 with Keanu Reeves. Number 10.
Nah, Butch. Come on.
All right. So right off the bat, you got the worst movie slotted in.
God, Butch.
Next movie on the list, Remember the Titans.
Oh.
2?
2?
2 or 3?
You got to come to a unanimous decision. It's a team game.
I go 3 or 4. We can settle
Let's go 3.
All right, 3. Remember the Titans is 3. Little Giants.
Butch hates that movie.
Too bad he can't go 10.
I can go 9, though.
9?
I'm fine with it.
Mm.
I know there's going to be some crazy at the end, though. It's going to kill us.
And I'll
Field
take
of Dreams.
Oh.
Ooh.
9, 3, and 10 are taken.
If Sandlot's on this list, is going to have to go higher.
Mm-hmm.
So 4?
4?
4 or 5?
Field of Dreams are going to go 4.
We'll go 4.
All right. Next movie. Any Given Sunday. 3, 4, 9, and 10 are taken. By the way, just so you guys know, I didn't throw in really any doozies. I didn't throw any like terrible ones. So I made it kind of.
That's what you tell us, and then all of a sudden the last one's something crazy.
Because if you go and throw it in
That's true. Movies
for
are
the speed,
subjective.
there's going to be like 2, 3 more that can be 2 and 1. But if you put it down low, it's
I already know the next one's going to be a unanimous one for Butch. He's probably not even going to wait for me to finish the word.
What is taken? What is taken? I got to take notes.
3, 4, 9, 10.
So I guess we put it at either 2 or 5.
And right now, your highest ranked movie is Remember the Titans at 3.
5. I'm good with 5.
Okay.
5. Any given Sunday, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Next movie, Miracle.
1.
Oh, God. I don't agree with that, but I'll go with it.
I'll drop it to 2 if you want to agree with that.
No, it's fine.
2?
We'll go with whatever you feel.
You on 1?
2.
2. Okay. The next movie, Mighty Ducks.
Are we talking about the trilogy or just number 1?
Which one?
The first one. The first one. The original. OG. Double OG.
Some in the chat that we have say 3 is the best, which are they're idiots about, but we won't go there.
I agree.
7? We go
Remember
7
the
here?
Titans. 7 for Mighty Ducks. Right now taken is 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. So available is 1,
6, 7, 8.
5, or 1, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. I say 6.
6.
We'll go 6. None better than a drunk Emilio.
Next game. For love of the game. Kevin Costner.
No. That's 8.
8. 8.
Yeah.
That should have been 10.
Next movie. Friday Night Lights. 1 and 7 are left.
God, what's the last movie? Last movie's gonna be something crazy, like Beer said, like Tooth Fairy. Watch. I don't trust Chris when he said that he doesn't have crazy movies on here.
If you don't, oh man, you're gonna be disappointed.
No, because you know what? We're going to say, oh, let's put that at 7 or let's put that at 1. And then he's going to come in and say Varsity Blues. Oh, the guy dies and you have him below your top 5.
No, that would be good. It's not, I could guarantee it's not Varsity Blues.
Then I'm going 1.
You're going 1?
Oh, it's gonna be like Sandlot. I'm gonna kill myself.
Miles.
Sure. 1.
What? What will be Miles?
Rocky.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with that being 7.
Yep.
Rocky at 7?
Rocky number 1? Rocky number 1?
No, Rocky
100%
at
okay with
7.
it.
No, Rocky number 1, not 2, 3,
No, you
4.
have Friday Night Lights at 1.
No.
What
No,
Rocky?
he meant Rocky.
Rocky 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good with
yeah,
that
I'm
7.
good with it. Yeah.
Rocky 7? All right, so your list is Friday Night Lights 1. Number 2 is Miracle. 3, Remember the Titans. 4, Field of Dreams. 5, Any Given Sunday. 6,
Solid
Mighty
top
Ducks. 7, Rocky. 8, For Love of the Game. 9, Little Giants. And 10, Replacements.
I mean, outside of For Love of the Game and the Replacements, that's
The
a
last 2,
phenomenal
yeah.
list.
I agree. I'm actually okay with it. I questioned it at first, but I'm actually all right with it.
Nah. Little Giants at 9 is an absolute sin.
No chance.
Oh
Compared to
my,
everything
it's
else,
so good. It's so
compared to
good.
everything else on top of that, you nuts?
You can watch Little Giants with your kids.
I
will never watch Little Giants with my
all these
kids.
great movies you could watch. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. That might be my rant that you guys just disrespect
That Little Giants
and
doesn't
Ed
get the
O'Neill
respect.
and Little Giants.
It's nuts.
Now we like to end all of our shows with a rant. What pissed us off this week, or just in general, what is bothering you? I don't have one yet. I'm gonna do this one on the fly. I'm juggling. Actually, I do. I think I have one. Juggling between 2.
Let me go.
You go. Hold on one second. Let me put you on. Let me put you on the big screen here.
I'm gonna go last because I got to take deep breaths.
All right. So sticking with the theme of the movies, my rant is about teaser trailers. Okay. I am completely over teaser trailers. Give me the full trailer. Don't give me anything. Okay. I'm sick of these, especially because with Twitter, with Instagram, with the way that we're looking at everything nowadays, I hate the fact that they're like, oh, here's the teaser trailer, regular trailer out in a month. Just give me the freaking regular trailer in a month. Like, we'll wait. It's okay. Like, why are we at the point, like, Game of Thrones, House of Dragons teaser trailer came out this week. Great, awesome, looks cool. When does it come out? Like November. Like, what are we doing here? Like, let's just give me the full trailer. Give me the whole freaking trailer. I want to see everything. I want to be able to dissect it, look at everything. I want to look at everything. Why are we just looking at these stupid 1 minute teaser trailers? Give me the whole 2.5 minutes trailer. I want the whole goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm. And what I hate is in horror movies, they do this all the time. They do all the jump scares or in the trailer itself. So by the time you watch the movie, you've already seen the movie in the trailer. The 3-minute trailers that they give you already shows you the entire movie. Mm-hmm. But you want to go next or you want me to go?
I mean, a trailer that came out today, Peaky Blinders, fire.
Yeah,
fire.
But to Mike's point, we didn't need the 5 teasers before this one. It could have just gave us this. We all would have been happy.
Right. They gave us one trailer, and it's not even dropping on Netflix until the 20th of March. We're a month 6th. Out. No, March 6th, it's in theaters. March 20th, it's on Netflix.
Maybe I'm going down to KOP Mall and watching it.
Me or you?
Oh, I'm going last.
Okay. I'll go. Raise your hand when you recognize any of these names. Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, Kashad Johnson, Jace Richardson. You didn't raise your hand because none of these guys are good basketball players. Why are we still doing the dunk contest with guys that are on the bench, that stink, that can't even dunk? You got the guy on the Lakers, Jackson Hayes. He ran in and did a one-handed fast break dunk. That was his dunk for the dunk contest. You got Jace Richardson crashing off the side of the cardboard and putting himself into a coma. Why are we still doing this? Put real dunkers in the dunk contest or get rid of the thing. We used to have Blake Griffin jumping over Kia Optimas. We used to have the guy on the Magic. What dunk contest was that? What was it?
Gordon? You're talking about Gordon?
Yeah. We used to have Gordon and doing the amazing dunks. Now we got these guys crashing into the side of the backboard and doing one-handed regular routine fast break dunks. It's an absolute disaster. Get rid of the whole weekend. I don't even know what's going on. You look at the All-Star game, it's like 24-40. They got 9 different games going on. You got Team USA versus Team Not USA. You got the Rising Stars. You got Damian Lillard winning the three-point contest. He doesn't even play in the league anymore. I don't know what's going on. Get rid of the whole thing, but especially the dunk contest. It's a joke now. I hate it. Get rid of the whole NBA. It's a bad product.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any disagreement for us on this. I think we've talked about
these aren't even good players. Just do a thing where you have YouTube tryouts where people do these crazy dunks, because you got Matt McClung, you got other guys on YouTube that if you go on YouTube and type in dunks, you'll find these guys that try out for the dunk contest that are doing creative dunks that are crazy, and not these bums. Like, get them out of here. What are we doing?
Mac McClung. Did you hear what happened with Mac McClung? Why he wasn't in the dunk contest?
No.
So he needed to be signed by an NBA team within like 10 days of the All-Star game.
Why?
And the Bulls signed him one day too late.
Oh my God. But it shouldn't even have to be a thing. It should just be like, just bring him in because he could dunk.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I hate it. And it's something too to piggyback off that. My sister used to go to all the All-Star weekends, and she's like, it was so much fun. It was a great time. And now she's like, it's not even worth it because like half the stuff that they used to have back in the day, they don't even do anymore. Ever since COVID, that changed. I mean, obviously, All-Star game's been terrible for decades at this point. But still.
They even interviewed Anthony Edwards, and they were like, are you going to try it? He was like, no. Yeah. It's like, why keep doing it? If the players don't care, they don't want to be there, they don't want to try. It's just for contract stipulation, because if you make the All-Star game, you get a bonus in your contract. Just give them the bonus. Why do we still do this? It's so stupid. You got guys getting concussions doing the dunk contest. What is happening? Butch, what's your rant?
So last week it was left lane drivers, and we're going to stick with the society feel here. I can't stand people that walk around on their cell phone with it on speaker. I don't give two shits what's going on in your life. If I wanted to know who you were, I would become friends with you. We would sit down, go to lunch. I'd talk to you about how your daughter Sally's doing, your boy Jimmy's doing, how they're doing in school. I don't care. I don't care who you were with the night before and what happened that night. I don't care, and I don't want to hear it. I don't need to hear your business. I don't need to hear what antibiotics you're on, what doctor you're going to, what your mom said to your sister and didn't say to you. I don't give a damn. I really don't. And what really pisses me off is these people do it in public waiting rooms. They do it in convenience stores, waiting to check out. They're doing self-checkout. They're blabbing on their phone to their mom about the store didn't have this and that. Get the hell off the phone, scan your crap, and get out of the door. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about your business. Shut up. Put your phone up to your ear. Get the cancer in your head or whatever you want to do, because I don't want to put it next to my face because shut up. Just shut up. Put it next to your ear. Listen to the people that are talking. I don't want to hear it. And to add the cherry on top of this, if you're at the gas station, you're pumping gas, shut your goddamn car off. Turn your music down. I don't want to hear what you're listening to. If I wanted to, I'd say, hey, your car sounded like it had something good playing out of it. What were you playing? I don't care. Shut your door. Shut the music off. This isn't public knowledge for you to blast your music. People are annoying lately. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, it is the worst. And when I was an apprentice, I used to have to take the train all the time. And there was just always 6 a.m. on the train yelling into their phone or playing their music loud off their phone. Like, everyone in the world has some sort of a headphone or an AirPod or something. Put it in, be a little respectful. Come on, not everything is about you. I feel like the whole world is just millions of people thinking they're the main character. And the Butch is the main character. He's got 250,000 views.
The worst people are the ones that have the AirPods in, listening to the music. And when somebody calls, they put it on speaker. Play it through your ear.
You just want to grab it, rip it out, and throw it.
Oh, my God. You just want to just throat punch them. Then you can't talk. You can hang up the phone, and then I can go back to being peace and quiet.
Oh, man. But everyone that's still with us, thank you so much. If you're still watching the show, make sure you smash that like button. It helps us tremendously. Share with all your friends, please. And as always, stay tuned for more content from Kaiju Live. We had a great show yesterday. What's new in Kaiju? AJ, great job with that show. It's doing great. Monster numbers. It's going to continue to grow. Tune in every Wednesday for that show, Thursday for this show, Tuesday we do video game streaming sometimes. And just stay tuned because we got a bunch of stuff pumping out. We got a bunch of shows coming up, new, and we love you guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Later, guys.
Later.